So if you're going to look at the different types of igneous rocks here, so you can see that uh, we have obsidian. These are glassy in appearance. The pumice, the rhyolite, granite, pegmatite. Okay, they all belong to uh, the felsic. Okay, based on compositions. So if you're going to look at it, they are mostly composed of potassium feldspar, quartz, okay, amphibold, and biotite and plagioclase feldspar. That's why their color is lighter. And in terms of weight, they are also lighter compared to the basaltic type of igneous rocks. So here in the middle, we have vesicular andesite or the andesitic rocks. We have the diorite. So they are composed mostly of plagioclase, feldspar, biotite, and amphibold. So you cannot see the potassium feldspar anymore. Okay. And then going to the basaltic or the basalt, diabase and gabbro. So these are examples of mafic rocks. So you can see higher concentration of pyroxene and olivine. And going far more to the right, you have your ultramafic. So we have your peridotite and dunite, and these are examples of ultramafic rocks. So there's already a higher concentration, or mostly it is made up of olivine and pyroxene. So what's the difference between mafic and felsic? So mafic igneous rocks are actually composed mostly of iron and manganese. Magnesium. And they are found in oceanic crust, so which makes them denser, or they have higher density, and they are dark in color. While felsic igneous rocks are rich in silicon, aluminum, and feldspar, and they are mostly found on continental crust, and they are lighter. That's why they have low density and they have light color due to the presence of quartz and potassium feldspar. Okay, mafic rocks being darker since it is mostly composed of uh, olivine and pyroxene. Okay, so you can see here in your table for the scheme of igneous rock identification. So it goes lighter and low in density, lighter in color, and we are going to look at the composition. Okay, this one here below. So it goes darker and heavier in terms of, or it has a high density. So this part is easy. So rocks on the left side are light in color, low density, and felsic. So the felsic means that these rocks contain a lot of mineral feldspar, thereby making it lighter in color. Mafic containing iron and magnesium, and they are dark in colors due to the presence of biotite, pyroxene, and olivine. So if you're going to look at here the different types of rocks, so you can see the fine grained and the coarse grained. So these are granitic. So you can see, okay, the gradual discoloration, or the color gets darker as it approaches the ultramafic composition. So for peritic, again, It has two rates of cooling, that's why it has two distinct grain sizes. So glassy, due to the fast rate of cooling, vesicular, it contains bubbles or vesicles, and then pyroclastic, which I have mentioned a while ago. So here I have examples of extrusive or intrusive igneous rocks. So let us identify whether it belongs or it is categorized as extrusive or intrusive igneous rocks. Okay, so we have rhyolite, andesite, gabbro, obsidian, granite, pumice, basalt, and diorite. Okay, so if your answers are the following, then you are correct. So rhyolite is extrusive, andesite is extrusive due to uh, the depth of formation. Okay, intrusive, it is formed underground. And then we have extrusive for obsidian, okay, intrusive for granite, extrusive for pumice, extrusive for basalt, and then diorite. It is also an intrusive type of igneous rock. Now let's go to sedimentary rocks. So what are sedimentary rocks? So rocks that are formed at or near the surface of the earth are considered sedimentary rocks. So sedimentary processes include weathering of rocks, erosion, sediment transport, and deposition. So there is compaction and cementation. So the common sedimentary features, or what makes it unique, is actually sedimentary rocks have fossil assemblages and stratification. So these are very distinct in your sedimentary rocks. For fossil assemblages, so there are traces or remains of plants and animals that are preserved in rocks. In stratification, there is layering. Okay, so there is bedding or lamination. Layering is the result of a change in grain size and composition. So each layer represents a distinct period of deposition. So when we go to the different processes, especially on the process of uh, the different layers of the earth or the layer strata, so you will see there that the sedimentary rocks are important in actually they are very important in determining the age of the earth. Okay, so we have a separate discussion about that one.